From everything that I know privately, everything that Train and xQc said was accurate, and it continues to be accurate. What they say for years, basically that a lot of streamers that try to position themselves as being moral arbiters and like some sort of moral gatekeeper for different topics and trying to have the right opinions about things, use those opinions as social currency to boost their own image rather than actually holding those opinions in a genuine sense. I think this is something that's been true for a long time, and I think that the fakery and the inauthenticity of it has become much more obvious in a situation like this. When you see something where, it seems like there's obviously something that was bad that happened, and everybody is acting like there's no way this could have happened. And so what I think this is the criticism that I think xQc and Train, and I think I've also had to a lesser extent. I haven't really talked about it as much because I don't really interact with these people as much, but I see it. Obviously, it's easy to see, and I hear about it also. Is that a lot of these people, behind closed doors and on a personal level, do not behave in the way that they behave on stream. And I think that that would be okay in general, but whenever you are trying to put forward a certain thing and trying to have this certain type of image, I think that it does damage to the entire, like streaming community when you have people that try to put on a false image and try to pretend to be somebody that effectively, personally they're not. And I think that, to somebody like me, at least, right, xQc is probably the same way. Train is definitely the same way, is that, we basically, I mean, if you ask anybody who knows me, Train, or xQc, like anybody, like, are we different off stream? It's like, yeah, a little bit, but not really. Like, not really. Like, basically the same asshole that you see on camera is the same guy you see off camera. And I think that really the virtue signaling, and then at the same, and I think this is really what kind of happens, is that you have a big situation like this go down and everybody is falling over themselves trying to figure out how to take the right approach, and really they're damaging their own brand. And I think that brand is a really important word to use here, because a lot of these streamers don't view themselves as individuals. They view themselves as brands, businesses, or some other variation, which is, I think, okay to an extent. But when you're trying to double dip and also play into parasocial people, you're farming people and creating an image of yourself that is inauthentic, and I think it's disrespectful to the audience. And that's generally what happens. And I think that's what really rubs people the wrong way.